What's up everyone? Today we're going to review Toys The Amazing Spiderman, or should we say CT-185. This is a knockoff or bootleg product of the Mayvex version of The Amazing Spider-Man. Please keep in mind when you buy a bootleg product, the quality of each copy might be different from each other. So without any further ado, let's get to the review. Before we continue, make sure to subscribe for more action figure reviews. Let's start with the front side of the box. We have the promotional photo of The Amazing Spider-Man and then the title of the figure itself, The Amazing Spider-Man, and also a comic version picture of the Spider-Man hanging upside down on the top left of the cover. Check that out. On one side of the box we have another promotional photo and some of the Spider-Man iconic faces on the top and at the bottom. While on the other side we have more title of the figure and more promotional photo of the figure. Bottom side we have some warnings right here, and the top side more titles and more faces of the Spider-Man. And on the back we have the photos of the figure doing some poses that you can try to do with the figure. Now let's try to get this guy out of the box. We got a free stand base that you can assemble by yourself later on, which is pretty awesome. This is the figure inside a plastic cover with a bunch of accessories. Please remember to be careful when you try to open the plastic to get the figure because they might fall out. This is the figure fresh out of the box, and my first impression, the details of this figure is absolutely astonishing. Look at the details of the head sculpt and overall sculpting on this figure. Just take a look at that, all the webs and also the paint job. I don't see any paint bleeding anywhere in this figure. And from the front to the back, everything just looks really amazing. All of the joints also feel pretty solid, not too stiff and not too loose. Everything is just amazing. Just look at that. I'm actually very impressed of the overall details of this bootleg. Now it's time for articulation. Let's try to rotate the head 360, no problems, and then tilt to the left and right without any problems as well. There's an articulation on the neck that supports more range of the articulation on the neck. And as you can see, it can tilt to the left and to the right even further. As for looking up, it can go up this high and down this low. We got butterfly joints on the shoulders so they can move forward like this and also move back just like so. Let's try the arm rotation. It can go 360 up and down without any problems, no loose joints, stretch to the right and to the left just like that. We have bicep swivels 360 and we got double joints on the elbows and it can fold this far. As for the wrists, we got a ball joint and also a hinge so we can rotate the hand 360 without any problems, and it got a hinge so it can move up and down like that. Let's check out the articulation on the top torso. It can move to the front and to the back, and it goes this far down, and it can also rotate to the right just like that and rotate to the left that far. Now with the help with the bottom torso, it can bend down this far and bending back this far. We can tilt the torso to the left and to the right just like so, and with the help of the bottom torso, the rotation to the right is even further and to the left is the same. Moving down to the legs, we don't have any thigh cuts, but we got ball joints on both sides of the legs, so you can still rotate it 360. It's a bit tight down here, but you don't need to worry. Both legs can also stretch down this far for more articulation, and as you can see, kicking up to the front quite high and to the back, unfortunately, it only goes that far due to the diaper right here. Double joints on the knees so we can fold the knees this far for both legs. Ball joints on both sides of the ankles so it can rotate 360 without problems, tilt to the right and left, and it's got a hinge so you can move it up and down like this, and toe joint articulation like this. Let's take a look at the accessories. First we have this extra head sculpt with angrier looking Spider-Man, and this looks really detailed. No paint bleeding, all is great. We got two long web effects to the wrist, two short web effects to the wrist, one long web effects that you can attach to one of the extra hands we got, and also more web effect that you can also attach to the one of the extra hands we got to the Spider-Man for swinging effect. We got 2 web shooting hands, 2 fists for punching, 2 wall crawling hands, 2 web holding hands for both sides, and 2 more wall crawling hands, but this one's it got magnets so you can attach them to like steel or iron surfaces. And last but not least, we also got these 2 extra feet with magnets that you can use to support the Spider-Man to hang on steel or iron surfaces. Now let's try the accessories, starting off from the head. I'm gonna take it off and swap it with the extra head sculpt. Let's try the extra hands as well. Detach them first and then put it on pretty easy. And let's do it with the other side as well. To put on the wrist web effect, you need to remove the hand first and then put on the web effect, and then we put back the hand, and it's as simple as that. Let's also try the magnetic hands and also the magnetic feet, and let's see whether they can really attach to iron or to steel surfaces. I'm going to try to attach this guy on the fridge that I have in my dining room. And this is the moment of truth. As you can see, the magnets work pretty well on the surfaces. Now it is time for size comparison. Let's compare him with high grade RX-78-2 Beyond Global, and of course he is shorter. The Spider-Man's height is about 16 centimeters and Gundam only 14 centimeters. Next we have SH Figuarts Son Goku, and I think their heights are pretty much the same, around 16 centimeters. And last but not least, let's compare him with the Batman Hush from McFarlane Toys. And this guy is 19 centimeters tall, so they are quite different in height. So everyone, that's the review of CT Toys The Amazing Spider-Man or CT-185. For a bootleg or knockoff, the quality of this figure, I must say, it's pretty impressive. No loose or too tight joints, decent paint job, a bunch of accessories, and overall, this figure is very flexible to pose. Keep in mind that this is a bootleg. Each copy may have a different quality control. This is an alternative for you who can't afford the Mayvex version of this figure or the recently out Maximum Spiderman by Marvel Legends if you want to pose a Spidey figure. With a price point at around $25, is it a buy it or buy it? For me, it's buy it. So everyone, thank you for watching my video. Don't forget to subscribe for more action figure reviews, and I'll see you again next time.